Hey guys, it's kind of Saturday. Today's video we are looking at the three primary training methods of Bagua. Okay, specifically Yin style Bagua, which is what we practice. Okay, so those methods are the learning speed. So you could look at it as being segmented. Each movement done slowly, deliberately. Okay, then you have the practicing with power, when you do each movement still separately, but you're trying to put a little oomph on the end of each strike, okay, in order to get that power generation, using the whole body, okay, and a bit of whipping energy. And then the third method is flowing the moves, okay. That's when you try and go in continuous motions, okay. So all three are important, okay. The first one, you want to focus on each movement very slowly, very carefully, looking at all the little details, okay. Second one, you're trying to get some power in there, all right, and you can use that on heavy bags and things like that as well, but you can do a lot by just doing it in the air too, okay, like shadow boxing. And number three is flowing the moves. So you want to get that flow, so easily move from one movement into the next, easily go from one movement transitioning into the next one, okay. So I have a little sequence here which we're going to work on, and we'll use this to demonstrate, okay. And you can do this with anything. You can do this with other martial arts. This concept of doing them individually, then doing them with power, and then doing them flowing, you can do it with any martial art. Okay, this is an internal training arts method using those principles. Okay, so for this drill, first of all, I want to get in your stance here. Okay, actually, I'm going to come a little closer, but I want to show the stance first. Okay, so here, you can see my feet are about 3 of my feet apart, and my legs are bent, always bent. And whenever I'm moving, my height remains the same. I'm not going up and down like this. Okay, my height remains the same. Okay. So however I move, it's always going to be the same. Okay. And there is a coyote over there. Okay. Okay, he's leaving. There's a lot of coyotes around here in Oakville, right? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So the movement is, first of all, we're gonna scoop water, and then coming to the side here. So I transfer my weight to this leg, scooping water, and then I transfer back to the other leg, scoop water. Here. Now I come back here, out here, and then I start again. Okay, so this is done. So I'm coming one way in order to go the other way. But every movement has a purpose. So it's a pretty simple combo, really. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so obviously this can be a strike here. This can be a strike there. This can be a scooping, has applications like a joint locking, leg catch, whatever. And then there's a strike there. It could also be a joint lock too. If I have someone's arm here, I can come across the face or neck, whatever. So a lot of different possibilities, okay? But don't think about the application, just think about the movement, okay? So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, so actually it's 4, because this is a movement too. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that's the sequence. Okay, and now if we do it, okay, first we can do it at the learning speed, the segmented. Okay, so we're gonna go 1. Okay, gonna go 2. I was doing it as one motion, but we can break it down as well. Okay, even that movement into 2. Okay, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and this hand's always in your guard here. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See, so we're doing it at the learning speed. So we're gonna go. See, so 1, 2, 3. Continue. Okay. Okay, so now we've done it that way. Okay, we're gonna do it each movement separately. We're gonna try and do it with a bit of extra power at the end. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then continue. Okay, so you see how we're the first one we're just trying to get the emotion right. Okay, the movement, and now we're trying to break it up and get a bit more power at the end of each movement. Okay, so here's. Okay, and you see how, you know, the key to getting power is to use the entire body, right? One. But I'm not just moving my arm around. It's, you see how my torso and the hips are going with it, right? And still paying attention to your positioning, of course. Okay. And then the third part of it is flowing it. Okay. And now we're just going to, and here's where you kind of develop the sort of whipping energy. Okay. I don't know why, but whenever I think of this kind of flowing movement, I always think about the Jet Li movie, Fearless. And there's an ending scene when you can see his spirit and he's doing some movements. I always think of that scene. I don't know why that scene is burned on my mind. Anyway, if you get a chance to, if you have not seen it, Fearless with Jet Li is a fantastic movie. Okay, all right. So now we're gonna flow the moves. Okay, so see, very different energy here now. See. There you go, one more time, okay? All right. Those are the 3 methods. Now, obviously, I only did it with my left arm, but you need to do it with your right arm, of course, as well. And like I said, you can do it with any you know, martial art, anything that you can think of. Okay, these kinds of I will say that the flowing works better with kind of semicircular movements than it does with straight movements. It can still work with straight movements, of course, but the circular movements, just the nature of circles, seems to lend itself better to flowing, because well, the circle is the mother of all motions. Okay, and in fact, even when you're doing a straight movement, there's always a slight roundness in all of them. You know, the key is finding it and not making it excessive. Okay, so all right, so there's the drill for this week. Okay, so remember the 3 methods. Okay, we have the learning speed, which is the segmented. Then we have the practicing with power. Okay, and then finally we have the flowing the moves. Okay, so and that's the video. Any questions? As always, let me know. See you soon.